Hello everyone, welcome to the Ichimoku daily analysis for gold for Friday, August the 20th, 2010. Well, a change of trend today, and we have a candle with a lower high and a lower low, so we have a change of trend to the downside. It's been some time, about a week and a half or so, before the market has changed trend. We had some fairly solid green-bodied candles in the preceding trend to the upside, with the market making a series of higher highs and higher lows, and now we have a change of trend, the market making a lower high and a lower low. Significantly, we've also had a change of the colour of the body of the candle from green to red, and that means that now the sellers are making net bearish progress on the day between the open and the close, whereas previously they were continuously making bullish progress, and now we have the market making bearish progress. Unfortunately for the bulls, though, they did lose some commitment today, and that's evidenced by the fairly large shadow on the bottom of the candle, and that represents buyers coming in. So the sellers were fully committed as the market was trading down towards the lows, but they lost that commitment. The buyers came back in and closed the market back around the midpoint level. Now, with the market closing around the midpoint level, it tells us that neither side took control of this market. The bears failed to take control, but by the same token, even though the bulls came in and pushed the market back up, then they also failed to take control. The market did close down below the previous close, so that tells us that even though the bears lost commitment, they did show some keenness by closing the market down below the previous close. Now, also this area around 1227 that we highlighted yesterday has held as support for this market. We can see here previously from the shadows on these candles that it's an area of previous support and then further back previous resistance. So the market has failed to close down below that level, with the market closing just above by 0.1 of a dollar, by 10 cents. There is potential for the market to continue to the downside, however, so we do need to watch this 1227 area again. It will be important, but also the low of the current candle down around 1222 roughly. That will become important for the market if it's going to continue to the downside. In big picture terms, the market is trading up above the cloud or the Kumo, so the market remains bullish in the longer term time frame. And if the market does continue to come off, it will be interacting with a very thin amount of cloud, which shall offer a very small amount of resistance or support, if the market does trade down there fairly quickly. So there is a good chance that if the market does trade down there quickly and take out the cloud with a bearish close to the downside, then we will have the market changing from being bullish in big picture terms to being bearish very quickly. So there is a chance of that happening. Now, the market is still trading up above the Tenkan-sen, the green line, and the Kijun-sen, and that means that the market is bullish in the fast-term time frame and the medium-term time frame as well. Now, interestingly, both of those indicators have turned flat, where they were previously pointing up fairly sharply, representing the strong upside momentum that was built up in this market over the last week and a half. We now have a market that's failing to take the market to new higher highs. So we have a market that's potentially going to congest or potentially pull back. And we know quite often when the Kijun-sen turns flat, the market will pull back towards it, and that's exactly what's happening here. So there is a chance that this market will continue in this first time frame downtrend to test the cloud and the Tenkan-sen around 1214 to potentially find support there. If the market does break out, then there is potential for support at the Kijun-sen, which is around 1196, very close to the round number 1200. So we do need to watch the low of the current candle and the 1227 region for a potential continuation of the trend to the downside, and certainly watch the high of the current candle for a potential change of trend.